this is Snippers. Hey, I think I finally decided what I'm going to do with this Season 2 that I'd started, and then a whole bunch of changes happened. Looks like that wall's damaged. What I decided I was going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and utilize the Blueprint Factory, because somewhere in the mix things changed, and they're not going to have hovercrafts be able to dock with a small vessel. So my thoughts on having a small vessel as kind of a drop ship to transport my mining hovercraft or tanks or anything like that and take them from one system to another and drop them off is not going to work. So, and who knows when they'll implement that. It could be maybe with patch 8 that comes out, or version 8 that comes out, or maybe version 9, who knows. But apparently somewhere along the lines they changed their mind on implementing that. So that means I'm keeping my CV is not allowed to land on the planet's surface. I'm going to keep that, and maybe that's not damaged, it just looks damaged. No, it's damaged. Maybe it just looks it. Okay. So anyways, version 8 is going to be coming out here fairly soon, so and who knows what changes that is going to bring on. So I kind of want to try and get through this season as quickly as possible. I do want to go ahead and try to conquer all of the planets as quickly as I possibly can, doing the bases on foot as much as possible. Yeah, doing the blueprints I think is probably the best way to do that. So I went ahead and parted out the HV I had initially built and brought this one in from a blueprint. I actually colored it up, but you guys have probably seen this if you've watched the Iron Man series. It's kind of my basic HV that I use for mining. I updated it for this last Iron Man season, just to kind of make it look a little nicer, and it changed around a few things. So, but this is what I'm going to use in the Blueprint Factory, and I will spawn one of these on each planet, given that I can't really tote this thing around. I also went and textured and colored up the SV that I had built. This will be able to go around, travel around with me. I actually kind of like it. It does relatively well. So we'll be hanging on to that. I went ahead and did some grinding, and got up to level 25. Surprisingly, hasn't died yet. Well, not too terribly surprising. I actually don't die very often in my games. I try to be a little cautious. So, anyways, that's really. Oh, the other thing I did was I went ahead and took out the comm center, just making sure all the mechanics and everything work on this game, because it going up that one update, there was actually a lot of changes with how the ammunition and all that's made. So I just wanted to make sure all the mechanics worked for this before I continued on, because if it broke it, I'd have just scrapped it and started over. So, but you didn't miss much if you watched my video on Iron Man, where we took out the comm center on Akua in the Iron Man series. I basically did the same thing. Took a rocket to it, killed the power before anything could spawn, and then had free reign of the place. So, but I have neutralized it down to there's nothing left on the ground. So I've also gone around and done a bit of mining. I did acquire an advanced constructor, enough parts out of the one base to build an advanced constructor. Got a bit of ammunition made up. Got a few blocks made up. Got some other parts. I've got another advanced constructor here. So yeah, I just kind of gathering up resources. So it takes a while to process all this stuff, so I haven't gotten around to it. It's kind of more important for me to get stuff like power made up. So, but I have not been off the planet. I mean, I've been up to the trade station, so space is technically opened up, but I have not been to the moon yet. So that is something we're going to do this episode. Just going to go explore the moon and find out what's here. Because that was another thing that I had to redo. This, they created new maps for everything, so there's a little bit more variety. And the seed that I'm using is an odd number seed, so it's supposed to use all the new maps. Obviously can't do that for Akua because I've already started it up, so it's already been established. But for the moon and for all the other planets, it should be the new maps, which I haven't really played the other maps much yet at all, so the whole thing will be new to me. Where'd the moon go? It's back there. I see it hiding. So, anyways, do I even have an EVA boost? I just took off into space without even thinking about things here. Okay. I have no EVA boost. I don't know that I have an EVA boost. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and activate that mission. So one of the things I've come up across that has been an issue is there wasn't a whole lot of loot. In all the civilian POIs that I had. There wasn't a whole bunch of armor, there wasn't a whole bunch of... I never did find night vision goggles. But now that you can actually buy and sell, you can actually sell to the traders now. What is that? It's mean, whatever it is. Freighter. But anyways, now that you can actually sell this stuff, I did go and sell off some excess stuff that I did have, so that I could buy the night vision goggles, it's very helpful. The other thing I went ahead and bought was I think some weapon enhancements. Yeah, because I updated my tier 2 pistol, the tier 2 assault rifle, and the tier 2 sniper rifle. I also picked up a rocket launcher, all before I had even leveled up. So the other nice thing about buying the sniper rifle and the rocket launchers, those require Zascosium and a rostrum, and I have not been able to get out of the system just yet. So I need to build a CV to get to the planets that those reside on. Okay, so we got POIs right off the get-go. Looks like a civilian POI there. What on earth is that? Okay, there's a base there, civilian POI there, and some small dinky thing. I don't know what that is. Defense, maybe? Oh, there's the drone base. At least I'm pretty sure that's drone base. Pentaxid. Yep, that's one of those Defense 4 things. Okay, we seem to have landed in POI Central here. Okay, so when I did pull all the new maps in, I did modify the files so that the drone base is still persistent. So even if I do take it out, it will regenerate after so long. Okay, drone port. Let's go ahead and get the drone base discovered here. Yeah, and back away. Oh, we're right up against the wall. Yeah, let's go ahead and have some fun here. Okay. And of course that's practically an immediate response. Whoa. Let's see, 350. Targeted now. Got that. Oh heck, let's have a little fun here. Yeah, in the next patch, the shooting of these is supposed to be practically instant. Oh, got it. Is there... Let's see what we got on the other side. Yes, we do. We pulled the teeth out of the drone port anyway. Yeah, maybe we ought to go ahead and just neutralize some of this stuff here. That one. Let's see here. Get ourselves set up. I'm pretty sure there's one on the other side there too. Else you want to play? I think that pretty well takes care of that one. I wonder if there's spawners on the inside. Alrighty, that takes care of that one. Easy peasy. Oh hey, more drones. Replacements have come. I have a drone graveyard out here. Bring it. I think those are replacements. Ooh, whoa. It's a little closer than I'd like. Come on, get up here. Alright, we'll take care of that later. We need to get this planet explored. So, we're already at the wall, so we'll just go ahead and head east. While we're at it, stuff laying all over the place. 0, 0, waypoint. Okay, that's halfway point. That should get us. Okay, so that must be where the green thing is going to be. Let's see. Am I further? No. The wall is down. Wait a minute. Is this the wall? Yes, the wall's right here. Okay. Okay, so we should be coming up on the green wall any second. Is this right? Unless 0, 0 is in the middle, which that could be. Yeah, 0, 0 would be the middle of the map if there's negative numbers. Okay, so I'll probably fast forward through some of this. I'm just gonna make a few passes and get stuff explored. If it gets really interesting, I'll let you know. Okay, so there you have it. We've explored the entire map. We've found all the resources. So, and I noticed that the magnesium, just like in the Iron Man, is severely depressing. There ain't hardly jack here. 67 in that deposit, and the other one, which is back here, 67 in that one too. And that's all there is. And everything that requires rockets has to have that. And it's a joke. They said they were going to put magnesium on the map, on the moons, and then made all the rockets need it, and then they didn't hardly give you jack diddly. So, so according to my play style for what I'm doing for this game is I'm requiring that I have to, in order to pull anything off of the planet, I need to lay down a base where I can pull everything to, and then let's see, where is that? I'm thinking that's the seam right there. Because this is actually a flat map that's laid over the top of a sphere. So there's typically a seam, and that looks like it's it. So I would prefer to be as far away as I can from that drone base. So if that's the seam, then the drone base, probably the furthest place from it, is right about there. So let's go. I think I've already got a base maybe set up in the factory. Where's my factory blueprints? Yes. I've got a shipping warehouse kind of a thing set up that I built in Creative. And yeah, it's probably closer to get it from here. So just to kind of simplify things, because I have no idea when 8.0 is coming out, and sounds like there might be a whole bunch of changes, in which case that might seriously break this game. In which case it does, I just soon be done with the series before it hits. So and I recognize some of the terrain on this one, and it is pulling in the new maps like it's supposed to, so that's kind of nice. Let's kind of get away from that drone board. So I'm thinking of setting my new base kind of out here. And I didn't bring any ammunition either. Let's get rid of the locals. Okay. So where do we want to plant this thing here? I could do it inside the crater, that'd be kind of cool. Kind of sheltered. Okay, what have I got for... I didn't bring any base munitions. don't need that one anymore. I did not bring any base munitions. That might not be a smart thing. I might need to come back and place this. Yeah, because I don't really have any resources either. Yeah. Nah. I need to go back and get my ammunition together. Also need to go ahead and get one of these made up. Get that sent to the factory. Is that drone thing still there? Which I may go around the planet, hunt drones, gather up parts, just so I not out resources for that too. But anyways, so I'll bring you guys back for that. I'll head back to the deal, head back to the main planet, grab my ammunition, and get this more set up so that we can plant our base here. So anyways, we'll catch you in the next episode. We'll plant the base, and we'll get to work on knocking stuff out. Alright, we'll see you there later.